This is some Greenlight good stuff called CTHON. I think it's called CTHON anyway. The C might be silent. I don't think it's silent. It's CTHON. Anyway, let's have a look at this. This is a roguelike Doom style first-person shooter. Can't really say fairer than that. Randomly generated levels, different floors that you go on. You know the setup by now. But very nice visual style. The builds are infinite, apparently, and just play this as many times as you want. I'm up for a bit of that. One thing you may notice is the shotgun sound effect is the exact same sound from Quake 3. That is something the developer has addressed, and they've changed that. Apparently they got that from one of those free sound databases, but the person who uploaded that clearly pinched it. But the developer addressed that, so that's fine. I've got no problem with the use of stock assets if they're integrated well into a game. And this has enough original material going for it where I think it's, you can forgive the use of a stock shotgun sound effect, especially when evil is awakened, which it apparently is, or was last year, but it's trying to get on Steam this year. It looks good! I think so, anyway. Have a little look at the description here. Evil has awakened. It is the 24th century, and mankind has only recently begun expanding its reach to the star systems nearest our own solar system. Get a wriggle on, mankind! Come on, it's the 24th century. Pull your fucking finger out. A dark and terrible secret is buried within a misshapen moon nestled in the massive asteroid belt of the Epsilon Erandy system. Pythos colony was built there ostensibly to exploit the planetoid's mineral I love the word planetoid. I like many things with oid put at the end of them, but planetoid is an especially good one. I don't know, I just felt like mentioning that. Anyway, they've disturbed a kind of evil that lurks beyond the fringes of our comprehension. For God's sake, mankind, sort your fucking life out. Through an ever-changing labyrinth, you will remold yourself into a cybernetic killing machine using the powerful technologies of a long-dead alien civilization. With these newfound weapons, you will pave a path of aberrant corpses toward the greatest threat to mankind ever encountered. Old-school sci-fi FPS, cybernetic weapon, planetoid, classic space horror, Doom, System Shock, Quake, all name-checked. Let's have a look at the features. Fight and die through 9 sprawling, randomly generated levels. No two games are ever the same. Permanent death, etc., etc. Modify yourself with cybernetic technologies. We've got, what we got going on here? They don't say, but millions of permutations apparently. Slay an extensive array of monstrous creatures, each with intriguing tactical strengths and weaknesses. 3 characters, each specialised towards different builds, multiple difficulty levels, nanotech currency, so you can get a strategic edge, access machines that can forge new items, replenish resources, expand your cybernetic framework. The complex, haunting soundtrack complements the dark and oppressive atmosphere. Right. The game's currently available to buy for $5 on itch.io if you want to play it, if the trailer tantalised you enough and you can't wait for it to get on Steam. Seems to be doing quite well. As of January 1st, they were halfway up the top 100, sorry. So that's cool. And I can see why. I mean, people seem to be rather into the idea of this one. It's got a fantastic visual style. I love the logo as well. That's a real attention getter. That's pretty much how I pick games to cover on my channel, as far as Greenlight goes, is how interesting is the thumbnail. Does it look particularly rubbish, in which case it might be promising for best of Steam Greenlight trailers? Does it look particularly striking and original and interesting? And then it might be a Greenlight good stuff video. Clearly, we look at this Mars Attacks fella here, and my decision has been made. So that's CTHON, or Thon, or Thon, or CTHON, or however you want to pronounce it. It's up to you. I mean, it's not up to you. Presumably the developer has a particular way they want it. It doesn't have an apostrophe. That's what's throwing me between the C and the T. But it does have pixel spiders, so that's the trade-off. A title that unnecessarily confuses me, or pixel spiders if it was a choice, and I'm assuming, because I've drawn the distinction, it is a choice. I think spiders is the right way to go. You can't really go wrong with scary pixel spiders. Half the time I don't know what I'm talking about.